Hi everyone, welcome on to Play Next. We're bringing everything that is awesome in gaming. So this is Orcs and Men. How much more straightforward can you get? Apart from sticks, nobody has ever seen a goblin speak, or even just show the slightest sign of intelligence. So, I generally play men. Obviously, we're all different. Try to use destabilizing attacks against targets to dodge or parry your blows. We like to bring you something different, and this is more campaign.
At first, it was really about the coming of an empire. All the human kingdoms on the Icerian continent united under a single crown and a single religion.
That's the most common cause of war.
I can tell you, they weren't just playing around. But the end result was there. The Emperor Damocles made humans his sword. It was when His Majesty decided he wanted to extend his influence to the southern lands that sparks began to fly. Because, well, the peoples of the south are beast-like green creatures 8 feet high, all muscle and nerves, with a natural-born talent for war.
So he's going to incorporate monsters
and
humans.
Despite besieging their villages, and even though the Imperial army was far better organized, the damned orcs fought back with savage rage, and their victories were the kind remembered for ages. But Damocles wasn't just going to sit there and take it. Protecting their territory behind a giant wall, the Empire would never give up land, and its ruler wasn't planning on standing pat. With the construction of the wall, the scale of the war began to alarm the neighboring provinces. Faced with the green peril, the Empire saw the elves and the dwarves as potential allies. With their support, a quick victory over the greenskins was a certainty, and peace could finally return to the Icerian continent. So they're essentially
humans and bad guys, and now
afterwards,
the other ones are going
it just remained to be seen what
elves.
kind of peace would await the vanquished. Over the decades of conflict, the orcs were already beginning to figure it out. They were much sought after for their strength and toughness, and so grinding slavery was always going to be the result. Submit or die. Needless to say, for a goblin like me, things were going to be just as bad. We were there to be had like rats in a trap. Yeah, it's not easy being a greenskin on this fucking continent. You got my sympathy if that's your case.
Interesting. The graphics looked incredible, so I snapped it up. I tend to find things on sale, Fanatical, etc., so I'll link them that way, so that you can get them for under $20. That's the experience that we like to bring you. Every once in a while, we'll find a really good strategy. Our last just amazing one was Grey Goo. So, when we saw this, it was so much more like World of Warcraft or Warhammer that I was, if it's, going to bring it, then I wanted to check it out. My lighting is so funky. I'm trying to figure out what's throwing a shadow on my...
See anything on patrol, Butcher?
No, nothing. No footprints. I climbed to the top of a hill to the northwest and saw the heath and their fucking wall to the north. It would make a good lookout point till nightfall.
Excellent. The Resistance found us a good place to camp to wait for what comes next. You, stand watch there. We'll change every 3 hours.
Interesting.
Arkin wanted to see you, Butcher. He's probably somewhere around the falls.
I'll go see him.
Very good. Rest for an hour, then take a look around the eastern part. We'll have to stay on our toes now. Dissidents or not, it's tough to trust humans. Difficult to trust anybody.
Understood.
Okay, so we're gonna start out with a remarkably I can't really go here. PvP style of RPG, and then kind of swing our way into battle. It looks like so. I am this glorious creature, so I'm already there. Obviously, we're gonna do this. Where's my map? There it is. Okay, so there's my objective. Here's me running into a corner because that is what I do, friend. I'm here for your entertainment, obviously. Hey, you're going the wrong way. Back the way you came. Alright. We have, amazing taste in interior and exterior decorating. Obviously great combat skills, as we have a machete, and that's what they give all of the best fighters. Interesting. Walled off from there. I don't love this camera angle. It's a lower, like, they take the camera angle lower. I call it the butt camera angle. Because it, for some reason, shows you your underside, and I don't understand why developers do that. There must be some sort of aspect that it brings to, I assume, Unity, where it lets you play with your objects more. So if they're going to do cinematic in Unity, it seems to happen a little bit more often. That's my guess. Unreal obviously does its cinematic as cutscenes, so it doesn't run into that issue. But if you're going to do both together.
How do you feel?
Nervous,
feel awesome.
Impatient.
Oh, sorry.
I'd really like to know why we were brought here.
My answer is better.
Something big. It's just the worst of us in this one. Even the chief's gonna get his hands dirty.
Jarhill? Really? We gonna kill the Emperor or what?
Ha! Why not? That wouldn't hurt us a bit.
Another would take his place.
Him or another Quars. Doesn't change much.
We still have human allies, Arkai. It's not over yet. Apparently, in the time of his father, life was really different from one province on the continent to the next. And it doesn't matter how hard they try, they'll have a tough time finding worse than the Emperor who gave us the Inquisition, massacred our clans, and enslaved our brothers for decades. And the throne would be empty the whole time. We could enjoy that.
Ha! Come back down to Earth. You don't send out a Bloodjaw raiding party to go on parade. But there are limits, you know. With or without allies among the Quarsad, 4 of us ain't gonna pull off what our armies couldn't do when we were at our strongest. All of this reeks of a last stand, or a suicide mission.
Or inspiration.
Hey, show some guts, Bloodjaw.
Objective, confront Arkan. Like, right here, homie.
Come on, defend yourself. It'll do you good.
We're gonna fight about it? Dude. Come on. Oh, apparently that's how we are. Okay. So we're just going. A nice friendly dispute here to the death. Tactics menu slows down the action levels you select skills. Okay. Select the orders you want your character to execute in order to... So I can combo it up or I can hack and slash. Right now it's all like the same. Okay. So I can go in. Oops. Hold on. Guide. Sticks can make his way through cramped spaces. That's Sticks from Thief. Okay, so this is an expansion. You can select the character you want. Assassinate. Switch to targeting menu. Let me see if it works on my controller. It's not giving me a mouse option here. So I can like overcut, but it's not letting me combo more. There we go. Now I can combo it up. Before my health was getting low, but that was about it. If I can get inside of his defenses, I'm fine, because I can usually just time, even if I have, like, basic hack and slash it out. So.
Shit, Arkai, relax. You get angry way too fast. You gotta learn to control that rage of yours, brother. Nobody wants to see you losing control, you know. You think nothing can stop you, but you lower your guard completely, not to mention the time it takes you to come back down after. I could have killed you several times over.
No shit, I noticed. But each time I get hit, I'm back in Bay Harbor again. And I go mental.
Wow.
One more reason not to get hit, and not to keep trying with a technique that isn't working. I told you to defend yourself, and you went straight to the attack. Instead of going on the defensive while I'm talking to you as a friend, do it while you're fighting. You not only get hit less than when you're in an attacking stance, you also control your rage better, and that gives you the time to study your opponents. Come on, let's try
again. This is gonna be a little bit more like Dark
Only
Souls,
this
where
time
you have to study your
attacks in a
combos.
defensive stance.
Thanks, Arkin. I appreciate your advice and what you're trying to do. But what I really need is
Guess
some
that
way to
happens whenever
blow
you're
off
playing
steam, not a fucking combat lesson.
Somebody noir.
Followed.
So if you
I have
have
a message from
Thief,
Lord Barryman for the Blood Jaws.
What's it about? And where'd you come from?
this is like a spin-off that lets you go a little bit deeper. Ooh, and we're right into combat. Link in the description below if you do want to try it out. You get to find bad guys, so it's always a
You
nice
have
change
what
of
you
pace,
wanted,
especially when
Berserker.
it's well done.
They're all yours. I'll get this messenger somewhere safe.
thank
Safe
you.
from your murderous rage.
Thank you so much. It looks like we might, in fact, be able to affect storyline. I'm not entirely sure, but as far as gameplay went, they really did embrace the whole, you are a brutal fighter. You are going to do this. Sort of mentality to it. Why am I not executing? For some reason it's changing my controls. Alright, just whack him. I'm bigger than he is, I'll just sit here and whack him. Link in the description below. Also known there as Gamer Grind. Gamer coffee delivered to your door. So that's fun. Coffee KYFI. Buy this chick a coffee, $1. Make me smile. What else? Liking, subscribing, commenting. That is always free. So we love you guys. We love that you are always along for the ride. Combo him down! Use the intimidation factor. You can hit up Gamer Grind if you want some of our merch. Support the Pirate Queen. Or you can just subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll be able to see a thumbnail in your little main screen and see if you wanna check out the awesomeness.
Shut it, human. Go see our chief in the tent. He was expecting you this evening. I know I'm not telling you anything new, Archive, but be real careful with that. You've got to control your rage. Can't control you.
Okay, shut the fuck up, all right? I'll catch up with you.
We'll edit that out in post. See, a little bit different. We love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride. We will see you in the next video. Stay safe and game on. Like, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. We love you for it.
Blood Jaws, know that being here today is the greatest honor an orc can hope to receive. You are here for the most important mission in your life, and perhaps in the history of our people. This war has gone on too long, and our enemy is more powerful than ever. But Mother Earth has not abandoned us. We have allies. For a while now, we've been preparing our counterattack with their support, but events are speeding up, and fate has turned against them. We have to move fast, now! It's time to put an end to the genocide that's been ravaging our people for decades. An end to this campaign of hate waged against us by the other peoples. My brothers, we must strike our enemy's head. Today, we are setting off to kill the Emperor.
Ambitious.
It will be a long and arduous journey. Each of you will receive specific instructions. Needless to say, these instructions, just as your entire mission, must remain entirely secret. You're in enemy territory. Trust no one.
Ha! You said something about a suicide mission?
It's worth a shot.
So we get to be a
Butcher.
commando. How cool.
We'll start with you. Follow me. The rest of you wait outside. Right. Archive. You go to the wall. A guide will be waiting for you near
And we
the
meet up
east
with the guy
entrance.
from Thieves.
His name is Styx.
If you stayed around after the
He will
credits,
guide you to the
that's
mire
definitely worth
in
it if
the
you
lower
played.
floors of the Inquisition's tower, where you will contact the Resistance. Do nothing that might endanger them. They'll find you. Don't look for them openly or talk about your mission with anyone else. The mire is teeming with traitors. You have been warned. The Resistance will help you find High Mage Arkens, who's being held in the tower. The first part of your mission involves freeing her from the Inquisition. This is critical, Bloodjaw. Arkens will then help you reach the Island of Laments, your final destination, where your only task will be to kill the Emperor at all costs. Questions?
So, basically, I cross the wall, get to the mire, where hopefully the Resistance will contact me. Then I free this Arkens from the Inquisition, go off with her to the Island of Laments, and kill the Emperor.
Oh, it's a check.
Everything's clear. Had easier jobs, but what the hell?
And you know things always get complicated when you're in the field, Bloodjaw. If you're ready, go now. You should be able to reach the wall during the night. Good luck.
I'm ready.
Super cool, link in the description below. Stay safe and game on.